Hi guys, so another experiment I'm going to do here is I have these normal like 6 decibel gain antennas from the PA modules. So I'm basically taking the length of the wire here and matching it. And I just cut off stripped a tiny bit of the wire at the end, and I'm using the thinnest gauge of wire I have, which is this wire wrapping wire from Jameco. I think it's 32 gauge, but I have to go check that. So I did basically the same mod as before. I cut this trace right here, and I'm just going to solder the antenna right onto here. And then I'm going to test it and see if it works. Okay, one more thing I'm going to do is take this heat shrink tubing and an offcut of a wire tie and use it as a kind of stabilizer. Anyways, here's the result. So that little green wire is still on there, but it has a little bit more strain relief, and you can just see the outline of the wire there. See, it's pointed up, so it should be relatively straight how it's supposed to be. And I could probably add some hot glue here and finish it up, but I'm not going to do this for that test, for this test. So anyways, we'll see how it works. Okay guys, here we go again with the same test, but I'm going to use the modified NRF this time. And same baseline as before, the normal zigzag one. And on the screen, all it's doing is sending the initial power thing here. But it's not showing any channels like it should show all of this kind of stuff, but at the end of the serial terminal. So I'm going to swap this out just like I did before. This really should be glued in because this is extremely fragile, but I'm just testing, so it's fine. And then I'm going to connect that up, and then we're going to go back to the screen here, and let me reset the serial terminal. And let's see if we get data. So I'm having to play with it a little bit, but it's definitely an improvement over the zigzag. But it's not as good as the normal antenna here. So if you look how I'm holding it at a slight angle here, because right here it's not seeming to be picking anything up. If I turn it like this, it seems to be picking up the antenna much better. You can watch that little green light there. That's when it's sending serial data. And you can kind of see, as soon as I tilt it just right, it starts blinking. And right there we got a pretty solid signal. So this seems to be a little more finicky than the other antenna, but not too bad. Let's go plug in the other one just for and that one's working a lot better. So if you look at the green light again, because this one, oh, no, that one does have a dead zone too. Okay, so that may not be the fault of the other one, but it definitely seems to work best right like this. Okay, so little wire antenna also works pretty well.